The problem is that they don't take any responsibility that they are wielding perpetual violence against people. They act like they're not responsible for it. And then when something happens to them, that oh, I'm so innocent. When I'm driving my car and I get pulled over at gunpoint,
Man.
the public supports that.
Okay, you don't get pulled over at gunpoint. You don't. You just made that up.
I don't get so the police officer does not have a gun on his hip.
He
And if I
didn't pull you over at
That's
gunpoint. He
not
did not do that.
gun.
okay, he had the gun on his hip. If I would flee or do anything to protect myself, I would get shot. So I don't have a right.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. He would go into pursuit. It's not going to shoot you. That's what ICE does. They
No,
shoot people in their cars. But
it's
they're a militia.
it's escalating violence. The more you resist, the more they escalate, and eventually you're going to get shot.
Okay, but that's a completely different statement. You were just saying if you get pulled over innocently in a car for having a bulb out in the back, he's going to shoot you or be able to
That's not
shoot you
what
or
I
be
said.
thinking about shooting you.
That's not what I said. He came to my vehicle with a gun on his hip.
But he wasn't waving his gun at you. The police
It
don't
doesn't
do that.
matter. It's still violence. It's still violence. If I came up to you with a gun, you would comply, but because I have a gun, regardless.
Oh.
Can you tell me how it's not violence?
It isn't, period. There's no violence involved.
It's force. It's force. You cannot flee because they're going to force you to submit. They're going to
Yes, that's right.
right. So it's violence. It's maybe
No,
maybe,
there's law.
maybe
There's
the
law. It's the law. It's
maybe
just the law.
the law is violence. Maybe the violence has
No,
not.
it's not. It's
violence
not.
has-
You
the
just made up a definition to
No,
suit your
the
argument,
violence-
and that's not how arguments work.
Finished. The violence may not have materialized, but it is an omnipresent threat of violence which forces you to comply. It forces you to live in terror to do whatever the state says.
Okay, but the people who are okay, no one lives in terror. They simply know there are limits, and when they know there are limits, they know that if they don't conform to society's limits, then they're going to be in trouble with the law, not with a cop, with the law, and they're going to go before a judge, and the judge is going to read the law, and the judge will say you have broken the law.
The law is illegitimate and based purely on violence.
No, the law is the will of the people.
The will of the people is illegitimate.
No, it is the will of the people.
I did not consent to the will of the people. I was born into it.
You don't have a choice. You're people.
Exactly. I'm a slave. That's my whole point.
No, you're part of civilization.
I did not choose to be a part of civil. You're begging the question.